family and friends, a pleasant good evening to each and every one of you. Today I decided I'm gonna make potato and channa curry with roti because I've been hardly doing any vegetarian dishes, and I do have some vegetarian viewers and subscribers. I'm gonna be showing you guys my version of potato and channa curry. Okay guys, for the chickpeas and potato curry, I have here, this is a 1 cup measure, and I have 2 cups of chickpeas. I already pour out 1 cup in the bowl, and I have 1 cup here. I just want to show you guys, and it is the hard dried chickpeas that I'm going to be soaking in some water. I'm making this for dinner. I'm supposed to soak it overnight, but I'm going to take the chances and soak it now. What you can do to speed up the process, guys, is just slightly warm some water. Make sure it's not hot, just slightly warm, and then add it to this. Pour the lukewarm water in the chickpeas, and I'm going to let it sit here until they're nice and plump, and for 5 to 6 hours. And then I will start cooking and doing the rest of the preparation. But I just want to show you guys that if you're not using canned chickpeas, that this is an easy way if you forget to soak your chickpeas or channa overnight. So if you guys can remember, I was soaking my chickpeas this morning. It's about 7 hours now that I had it soaking. These swell up a little and it get plump. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cook it now because I have some water in a pot, and I'm gonna add about a half a teaspoon of salt. I like to cook it in some salt water so it's cooking in flavor. And I'm gonna drain this water out and wash it and put it into that salted water and cook it until it's soft. You can also pressure cook it to make it faster as well. So this is now drained and washed in clean water, and I'm gonna add it to my hot water. And the pink thing in the bottom is my pink Himalayan salt. I just put it in so it's not melted yet. And I'm just gonna pour in all the chickpeas or channa right into here, like that. See guys? So now I'm gonna just give it a quick stir, and then I will cook this until it is soft. So guys, about 35 to 40 minutes, the chickpeas is done cooking. It is nice and soft. I test one to see, and if you notice it's splitting, this is ready for me to cook the curry. And if I had used my pressure cooker, it would have taken me like 15 minutes. So I would have cut it down to half, but I just wanted to boil it on the stove without the pressure cooker to give you guys a proper average. I had time today and I averaged myself to give me enough room to cook this in time to make the potato and channa curry. So the next thing I'm gonna do is start peeling my potato and get up all the ingredients that I have to cook the curry with. So here I have 4 potatoes that I'm gonna add into the potato and channa curry. It's about a pound of potatoes, and I'm gonna peel these. Natalie's gonna help me to peel these. In the meantime, I'm getting together all the ingredients. So here I have my ingredients. I have 2 cloves of garlic. I have 3 heads of 4 green onions, headless green onions from my garden. I have wirrie pepper for flavor and some hotness. I have about 3 stems of fine thyme from my garden, and I have 1 whole onion. I'm gonna be blending everything except the onion to cook the curry. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I'll show you guys once I finish. So here I have my 2 tablespoons of lawless curry powder. I have 2 teaspoons. So this is 2 tablespoons of lawless curry powder, and this is 2 tablespoons of turmeric powder, and I have 1.5 teaspoons of roasted geera. And in here I have that all the seasoning that I blend up, my garlic, thyme, green onion, and pepper. Natalie, can you please pour it into my my dry ingredients here? Thank you, babe. Pour everything. Yeah. Everything went in?
Yeah. Can you mix it?
Okay, I have a little bit more in here. Can you put a little bit of water and bring it back for me? So guys, I'm gonna mix this up. I like to make a paste before I start cooking. And then, okay, so all of it is in here now. I'm just gonna mix this to a paste, and then I will start my cooking process. So here goes our mixture, and the oil is not too hot, and that's when I like to pour it in to avoid it splattering up or splattering up. And now I'm gonna cook this until the color change, because it's mostly on the yellowish side. So I'm gonna cook it until it's like a brown color and it starts sticking to the bottom. So I'm gonna cover it for a minute or two, and then I'm gonna add the potatoes. So let's check this after a minute, and it is cooking up nicely. It is like, see, some of the water is gone, the color is changing. But I still want to rinse this bowl for the goodness in here. So I'm going to add a little bit more water. In the meantime, the spices are opening up, and they're going to infuse all the flavors better when they're heated into this liquid here. So that's a good thing. I'm going to add my salt. And I'm not going to add a lot of salt, guys, because I had added some salt in the water to boil the Channa. So I'm just gonna add half a teaspoon of salt in here, and if I need to add more, I will do so during the cooking process. So I'm gonna leave this to cook covered for another minute, and then I will come back to add my potatoes. Let's check this out. I'm gonna add my onion. That's the one onion that I cut up. I like to add the onion at this point. So I'm gonna turn this up a little. And I like the color that I'm seeing now, and it smells so nice. So while this onion is cooking up, we're gonna add our potatoes. So in goes the potato, and we're gonna turn this up nicely so we can get the seasoning and all this flavor on the potatoes. And I'm gonna let this cook now for 2 minutes, and then I'll come back and show you guys. Turning this up now, it started to stick on the bottom, so this will give me the chance to put in my chickpeas, and I'm gonna do that right now because we don't want this to start burning. And it's looking good and smelling nice. So let me add my chickpeas. So I put in the chickpeas and the water that I cooked the chickpeas in, and that's gonna help to boil the potato and soften up the chickpeas a little bit more. But we'll cook it until this water is dried out, and that's about 3 cups of water I have in here. And once it starts boiling up, I'm gonna taste it and then see if I have to add more salt. But in the meantime, I'm gonna cover it for about 3 minutes, and then I'll come back to see what I have to add into this. So guys, this is done now. I'm gonna turn it off. All the liquid is gone. Everything is nice and soft. The salt content is good. I'm just gonna put it in a different dish, and I'll make my roti, and we will have our dinner. So friends, I have my potato and Channa curry, or potato and chickpeas curry here. It is nicely done. I didn't leave it with any kind of gravy, but it's nice and moist kind of. And I made some oil roti to go with that. So this is what we're gonna have for our dinner. And I just want to remind you guys that I was thinking today that I always make meat and seafood dishes, but I have some vegetarian viewers and subscribers. So today, guys, I'm thinking of all my vegetarian viewers and subscribers, so I made this dish because this is This is one that my vegetarian viewers and subscribers can indulge in. And the roti. So I'm gonna plate and let you know how this tastes. So here is our plate of potato and chana curry. And I have on the side here my mango achar that I made the other day. So I'm gonna taste and let you know how this tastes for all my vegetarian friends. Hope you guys like this recipe and hope it was easy for you to follow. Just wanna highlight this, that the One Guyana Food Festival is coming out with their 2020 cookbook, and it will have some very good recipes, some meat dishes, seafood dishes, vegetarian dishes. So guys, please check it out when it's out. It's a nice gift for a friend, a family member, or someone who is interested in Guyanese cooking or Guyanese food. So please remember to check out the One Guyana Food Festival cookbook. So let me try a piece of the potato and some of the chickpeas. It's really nice and soft. I just want to taste. Cheers to all my viewers and subscribers. So good, guys. So good. The flavor is just right. I just love the taste, even though there's no meat, no shrimp, no fish, anything in here. It's such a satisfying meal to eat. And for all my vegetarian friends, when you eat this dish, you're not missing anything. So guys, this will be a perfect dish if you don't feel like eating meat one day, or if you don't feel like eating any seafood or anything like that. It's so comforting. So give me a thumbs up if you like this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. You only have to subscribe to one video. Until then, I'm going to be enjoying my beautiful plate of potato and chana curry with roti. And guys, I forgot to taste with the achar and let you guys know, but I'm going to do that because I never like to leave you guys halfway. I always like to do the full test and let everybody know how it's tasting. So with the achar, perfectly good. So bye for now.